oftentimes that's the most difficult step, right? You go from being a perennial playoff contender. That's great. But now, how many of these teams can now say, okay, not only are we in the playoffs year in and year out, but we are a legitimate Super Bowl contender in any given season? That is easier said than done. But I think these two teams today both find themselves at the end.
Here's Joshua Carney ready to get this one started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his third year in the league.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all three phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
Not much happening there, just a short game. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. Here comes 3rd and 6. Running with authority. Pushes his way forward for a pickup of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
So 4th down, and the Aussie, Torrey Taylor, on to kick it away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
He's coming off one of those games, Mike, where he just wasn't good enough. I mean, he wasn't bad by any stretch of the imagination. He was good at times. He just wasn't good enough times. And I think when you're playing the quarterback position and all of the focus is on you, your play has such a direct correlation between wins and losses that when you don't play your best, the magnifying glass is on you. So he needs to bounce back this week. He needs to be more productive in the passing game, generate more big plays, and then eliminate the turnovers. He cannot continue to throw the ball to the other team.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their running back set to go once more. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently 2nd in that category. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Cole Bishop up to make the play. Here's 3rd and 7. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Here's Tory Taylor now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll come up here 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. He'll look to throw. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. With that, I want to give you a look here at the receiving numbers for him from the game a week ago. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. They'll look to throw again. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. Back to the air one more time. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now a give on the ground. Strong running there. Pushing his way forward to gain a couple. 3rd down, 3 to go. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. Carty's kick is good. And the Eagles are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Commanders first down. They'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now, faking the give. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. They bring their tight end right. Now he takes off. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And
so after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And he is very close to the 1st down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Commanders' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
he decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll try to run for it. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
The defenders knew a pass was coming. They had their ears pinned back here on 3rd down. But they initially allowed him to escape the pocket and make a break for it. But give him credit. They recognized the scramble quickly, rallied to the ball, stopped him short of the 1st down.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Eagles offense and their quarterback Set to take the field once more. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. That's Jermaine Johnson there on the stop. They send the tight end in motion. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Open man, left side. He's got it. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
Really nice call there on 3rd and inches. You have the defense thinking run, and then you hit them with the short pass, and the yardage you get after that is just gravy. They turn this into a nice play, and they pick up a first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. You have a tight end motioning left here. They'll look to throw yet again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage. But that's it. It'll be 3rd down. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And the Eagles are going to be set up. 1st and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line. He'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Now here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
3rd and short. You think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight. So as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. But this defense was ready for all of it. They string him out wide, nowhere to cut, take him down for a loss. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to get back to work. They're still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with the first down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing right, it's taken in. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Up the middle they go. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. A quick throw that's complete on the slant. And they'll take this down inside the 35. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
He'll let this go towards the end zone.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there. The Commanders going to send out their field goal unit. This a 48-yard attempt. His kick is good. And the Commanders are on the board. They cut the lead to 6-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Eagles offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. They'll send a tight end in motion right. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open man downfield. It's Franklin. Moving the tight end right. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. 2nd down and 3. Now, faking the give. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. They'll look to throw. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports halftime.
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
A loss of 4 brings up 2nd and 14 at the 24-yard line.
Quick throw, taken in. 3rd and long.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Going up top. That is hard. And he'll be out of bounds, but they move it down to the 25-yard line. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. They bring a tight end in motion left. They'll look to throw again. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. This one caught at the 4. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll look to throw yet again. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Eagles move out in front, 13-3. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. To the air now on 1st and 10. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. He'll look to throw.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Back to throw here to begin the drive. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They'll go with a counter on first down. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to take this past the 45. And that's good enough for a first down. They'll stay on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. They are able to move the sticks. It's a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. He'll get this out to the left flat. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
He'll try and get there on the ground. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down. Back to throw. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Tight end going in motion here. Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 8-yard line.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
It's 3rd and 1.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. It is brought in the end zone. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Greg, I love the precision on that play. Very little time, very confined space, and they come through with the touchdown.
And it's the accuracy of the throw, Mike, that protects his receiver. Everything down here near the goal line is so condensed. You understand you're going to be thrown into tight windows, but when you trust your quarterback to protect you with the ball placement, it gives you a lot more confidence going across the middle of the field, and in this case, pays off for a touchdown.
Quick throw here is complete. And he's out of bounds here. It's a big pickup at the end here of the 3rd quarter of play. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Got his man. That's Grant. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in.
24-yard gain on the play. First down for the Commanders.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The kicking team off for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Commanders are able to cut the deficit to 10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready for this next possession. And they look to finish it off here in the 4th. This might just wash away what was a subpar performance a week ago. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That's caught. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25.
A gain of 41 yards on the play. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Throwing now on 1st and 10. That one knocked away and incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This a 44-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Eagles will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Commanders' offense ready to take over once again. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. The ball's out. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Putting the tight end in motion. be caught. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it, and that is incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the 2nd half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing. And finally...
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down. To the air now on 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Out of the gun, he'll throw. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. They'll look to throw yet again. There's that man again. Another catch. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit close. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good. Makes the score Eagles 29, Commanders 17.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Eagles. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.